So guys, listen. What is typecasting? What is typecasting? Converting one data type to another. So how many type of typecastings are there? What are the two types? One person. Widening and narrowing, or in another way, how we can say? Manually. Another one word is also there. Implicit and what is next? Explicit, right? Implicit and explicit, or widening, or which one is widening, which one is narrowing? Explicit is narrowing, implicit is widening. So what is the use? Why it is saying implicit, explicit, or widening, narrowing? How we are converting this data? Okay, what is implicit? Converting lower. What is lower data? So lower data to, or small data to higher, bigger one, right? Smaller data to larger data. Then can you give some example? What is smaller data? What is larger data? Okay, byte I am trying to convert to any other, right? Or like flow from starting from short to double. All the data are higher data type for byte. Correct. So let's take integer. Or the higher data type is double. Correct. So can I store a byte data in a double area? Double variable. Can I store a byte data in a double variable? Leave it. What is larger to smaller? Storing double to byte. Double is a bigger value. Can I store that big value in a small area? No, right? Okay. We will take a real-time example. I have a car and bike. I have a car slot and bike slot. Can I park my bike in car slot? Any problem? Can I park my car in bike slot? Why? Size difference is there, right? So can I store byte in double? Understanding? Byte data is small. Can I store that in double area? Double is a bigger area. I can store the value in that portion, right? Understanding? So small data to larger data type is automatically it is possible to convert. That Java will take care. Small data to larger. It will automatically convert. Let's take one example. So I am taking byte data. Can I store 300 in byte? What is the biggest value that I can store? 120. Can I store 128? Fine. Any error? What is happening here? It is changing to what we will get as a result? What we will get as result here? 120.0, because float and double value always represent, even if there is no point values, it will represent 0.0. So is that correct? Is that correct? Okay, can I store the data into long? So I'm not like I can change this also. That is just a variable, right? Okay, sorry. Correct? So any smaller data to larger, we don't have to specify any like we can directly give that, it will automatically convert. Understanding? What is the typecasting? What rule is that? Implicit or widening. Correct? This particular one, name of this particular typecasting is what? Implicit or widening or automatic type conversion. Understanding? Then what is called explicit? What is called explicit? Larger data to smaller data. Example, the very larger data is what? Okay, can I convert double to any other? Can I convert double data to any other data types? Like integer, byte, short, long, float. Can I convert? Using explicit typecasting, I can. Normally it will not convert. Automatically this conversion will not happen because bigger data I am trying to keep in smaller value. Understanding? So for performing this operation, explicit typecasting is important. Explicit typecasting means what? We are trying to convert the larger data to smaller data type. It will not work as automatically. Manually we have to write the code for performing this conversion. Understanding what I am saying? What code we will write? How we will write the code? Okay, what is the example? What example we can take? Double number equal to, I am taking some data point. Any error? Then where we want to store the data? Okay, num I am taking, variable name, equal to number. Possible? Why it is not possible? Double is a bigger data type. I cannot store that big size into a small area. Correct? Understanding? So we have to write explicitly, we have to write some code to perform this conversion. Do you know what is that? Anyone? So what I will get from this if I am printing result? What I will get from this as a result? What I will get as a result? Number 1 is what? 10. Number 2 is what? 12. What I am doing? What is the expression? Number 1 divided by number 2. 10 divided by 12. What is the result? 0. Louder. 0. Find out, I don't know. 0.83. Okay, are you getting 0.83 if you are performing this code? What you will get? 0.0. Why 0.0? Try the same code in your Eclipse fast. So you are getting 0.0, right, as answer. Why you are getting 0.0 as answer here? Why we are only getting question from this? What is the data type? Number 1 is integer, number 2 is also integer. Yesterday also I said, if we are performing division operation in between integer data, what we will get? What we will get? Integer as result, right? Quotient. What quotient is there? What is the quotient value here? 0, right? Because I am trying to divide with a small data. So what I will get? 0 as the result, quotient part. So the data which I am going to store in result is 0. It is not a point value. So what I will get in result? 0.0. Correct. 0 is storing into result, and because of it is float, I will get 0.0. Understanding? So how can I get the exact value? Exact value is what? 0.833, right? How can I get the exact value? I cannot update this variable, the data type of these variables. I cannot update the data types of the variable. I cannot change this variable data type also. Then how will I get the data? What is the logic that I said yesterday? Think. I already explained these things. When we will get the point value? Correct. If at least numerator or denominator, either of one should be float. Then only you will get the data as floating point data or decimal point data. How we can make one of the data as float? At least one of the data as float. How we can convert? How we can convert? Can I change here 10.0? Then can I change here? Can I keep here f? Then how can I convert that value? Explicit typecasting. Where I will use that? Either here or I can use here. Understanding? Because at least one data should be converted to float before doing that, before performing that division. Before performing that division, either one of the data should be in float. So how we will write that? What we will write inside? Float. So what will happen? What is this data? Result is what? 10.0 divided by 12. What we will get? Are we getting the right answer? Understanding where we have to use typecasting. This is a common mistake everyone will make when we are discussing, like while we are writing codes in second module. Common mistake everyone will make. So don't try to make the same mistake, because I am giving that idea now itself, right? So note down where we will use typecasting. This is not only the one situation. This is just one of the situations. We have a lot of other situations where we have to use the typecasting. You have to figure out that why we are not getting the expected output. So you have to check whether can we use typecasting for finding the exact output. Here, before performing the division, we should convert one of the data to float. That is why we are using typecasting. This is called typecasting. Correct? Converting the type. I given one term to search. What is that? That is type promotion. That is type promotion. Okay. Is this clear, everyone? Okay, then we will discuss about type promotion also. What example I given? Like we did assessment, right? In that assessment you found some code. Byte. Okay. Why it is not taking the data? What is the error? Can you do the same operation in your Eclipse? Already I said byte, short, character. For all these three data types, even if we are trying to do some operation within the range, the data are within the range, right? Even though whatever arithmetic operation that we are doing, the result will be type promoted to integer. I will give you one example why it is. I am taking a data which is in the range. Byte, this 100 is in the range, right? 100 is a value which is in the range of byte. Yes or no? What about 120? In the range, right? What will be the result? What is the result if I am adding num plus num2? 220, right? Is that 220? 100 plus 120 is what? 220, right? Is that in the range of byte? No, that is why it is not allowing. Whatever the operation, arithmetic operation performing using byte short character, that result will be type promoted to integer. That you can see here, right? Any doubt in that? It is saying what it is saying. I cannot convert integer value to byte. So anyway, this data is integer data, right? The result is integer. How can I store integer value in as I am getting the result as integer format? I cannot store integer data in byte. So we are trying to explicit typecasting. Correct? The result of this expression is actually 220, which is out of range of byte, right? It is out of the range. So I cannot store the data anyway, but I am trying to explicit typecasting. So 220 is explicit typecasting to byte. I can store the largest value that I can store in byte is 127. Again, what is the range of byte? Minus 128 to 127, right? So it will again start. It is like it will act like a timeline. It will again start from the beginning. So from beginning, how can I calculate that beginning? What position, what value will get? So like what we are getting as result here? Minus 36, right? So any data type, byte, short, character, in these three data types, if I am performing any arithmetic operation, what will I get? The result will be in integer format, that is type promotion rule. And we have more type promotion rules. If I am performing arithmetic operation in between float and integer, what data I will get? Float and integer. Float, right? Understanding? Result will be in float. That is also a type promotion. If I am performing long and float, long and float, int and float, float, long and float, it will be float. Why? Because point value is there, right? Understanding? So here we can consider integer and float is same size, in size it is same, right? Both are 4 bytes, correct? Long and double is also same in size, both are 8 bytes. But the problem is float and double can also contain point values, which we cannot keep inside long or integer. Understanding what I am saying? So if I am performing integer data plus float data, what will I get? Float. If I am performing long plus float, what will I get? Float. If I am performing anyway double, if double is there, double and float, what will I get? Double. Understanding the difference? This is type promotion rule. You can also search for type promotion rule. You will get the points, 1 by 1 points. Same thing will be there. Type promotion. Type promotion means what? Byte, short, character. If I am performing any arithmetic operation on these three data types, then the result will be type promoted to, the result will be in integer. That is type promotion rule. Understanding? That is why I given this example. So the result here, it will be in integer. Can I store the integer data in byte? like will it store automatically? Check that code here. 2 byte numbers are there. I am adding. The result is what now? It is not byte. It is, what is that result? The result will be type promoted to what? Integer. So it is, the result is in integer now. Can I store integer directly to a byte? Explicit typecasting is for what? Larger data I am trying to store in smaller data. What is implicit typecasting? Smaller data I am trying to store in larger data. Which is automatically performing? Implicit is automatically performing. Explicit means larger data to smaller. That I cannot perform automatically. So that is the error it is showing here. The data is in integer. It is a bigger data type. I cannot store bigger data type into smaller variable. Smaller data type variable. So integer is bigger, byte is smaller. I cannot directly keep bigger data type in a smaller area. So what I have to do? Explicit typecasting. In that way I can store, but the problem is I will not get the exact data. Understanding? Type promotion rule is what? If I am performing arithmetic operation on byte short character, the result of that expression will be typecasted to integer. That's it. Any doubt? Correct. That is what I said. It is not based on the value. Even if it is in the range or out of range, we will typecast that into integer. I will take 1 and 1. What we are getting here? 1 and 1. Still it is error, right? Why? Result is in integer. The data 2 is in integer now. Integer data I cannot store in byte. Is that clear, everyone? So I have 2 characters here. I am adding 2 characters. What will I get? 97 plus 98. 195. Right? Can I store the same? Okay, I will try to. I am just changing this to 32 and I am trying to store that in char itself. ch3. ch3. What is the problem here? 2 character data I am adding, right? 2 character data I am adding, and I am trying to store that in character, which is not possible. Why? What is the problem here? So what? I can add, right? If I am adding, what will be the result? What is the data type of result? Integer is the result. That is the point. Correct. I am adding character. Character can also represent as ASCII value. The ASCII value of capital small letter A is 97. 97 plus 32 is what? An integer data. Understanding? So integer data I cannot store in character. That is explicit typecasting, right? Bigger data to smaller data. So I have to write the code. Getting my point? Are you understanding what I am saying? Everyone? I am changing here capital letter A. Capital letter A. Then I am adding 32. What will I get? What will I get? 65 plus 32, right? The result is what? The result is what? Integer. How can I convert that back to character? Explicit typecasting on the result. Correct. The result is this one. So on the result I am performing explicit typecasting. To which data type you have to convert? To which data type you have to convert? Char. Understanding? What is your expectation? What you will get in CH3? What is your expectation? Converted that value into character. The result data we are converting into character. What is your expectation? 97. Small a, right? Capital A is 65. 65 plus 32. 97. 97 is an ASCII value of small letter a. 97 data I typecasted to character. Explicit typecasting. Correct? So 97 typecasted to character means what will I get in character? Small a. Understanding? Understanding? Explicit typecasting, implicit typecasting. Getting that point? Here ASCII value of this character, like here we are performing one operation, arithmetic operation. So ASCII value of that character will be 65. That 65 value is performing the operation, performing the addition operation. 65 plus 32. We are getting an integer result. That integer result I am typecasting back to character. So 97 if I am converting back to character means what will I get? Small letter a. Any doubt? This is explicit typecasting only, right? Explicit typecasting. Type promotion is also there. Then we are doing that explicit typecasting. Where we are performing type promotion? This is type promotion. The data type is changing automatically. The result data type is changing. And we are performing explicit typecasting to bring that value back. Correct. We don't want integer, we need character. Any doubt? It will take some time, but no problem. You can work out this, some examples you can work out. Understanding? To make this concept clear. Any doubt in this? Character can also represent as numbers. ASCII value. When character will represent in ASCII value, we are not giving any condition, right? Whenever an arithmetic exception is arithmetic operation is happening, arithmetic operation, at that time character will change its behavior. It will represent in the form of number value, and it will perform the operation. Correct? Here the character is actually a, and we are performing arithmetic operation. At that time it is representing as 65. I am not a, I am 65. Then only it can perform the arithmetic operation, right? And it is performing, and the result is type promoted to integer. And integer result we are again converting back to character. Which character we will get? Small letter a. Understanding? Is that clear? Now, explicit typecasting, implicit typecasting, type promotion. Is that clear? Okay.